It's time for the Giz Wiz with Mad's Maddest Writer, Dick D. Bartolo. This is episode 1649, recorded Tuesday, November 14th, 2017. Keep a cork in it. On this episode of the Giz Wiz, we have 3 gadgets from CES Unveiled. We have another kitchen gadget, and of course, a viewer video as well, all next on the Giz Wiz.
It's the same old show with Dickie D and OMG chat on your PC. It's time for the Giz Wiz because gadgets are his business. They've got a gizmo sickness, geek disease, under pathology, rows and rows of USBs, glowing LEDs. Get ready for the Giz Wiz now.
Now, and here he is, the master builder of gadgets, Dick D. Bartolo. How you doing, Dickie D?
I'm doing fine, sir. And you?
Doing good myself. We're recording early because both of us have stuff this week. Or is it just me?
No, I have PepCom on Thursday. PepCom holiday event, but then yours got moved up.
I did.
What Microsoft is sending you where?
So it is Minecon, which last year was like the biggest event for me. Minecon is normally super insane. It's the Minecraft convention. Last year, many fans. I got to be on their end, the last kind of closing ceremonies. It was just a whole bunch of fun. This year, they're doing it very differently, though. They are calling it Minecon Earth because there is no physical location for people to go to. It's going to all be online, and so everybody can just join the convention, quote unquote. Online. They've partnered with like Target to have merchandise, like exclusive Minecon merchandise, and all the Target stores. You can go to Minecon viewing parties all across the United States and a few in Europe. So they're taking this idea of it being a Earth convention, and so they're going to be doing one live stream, a 90-minute live stream, and I'm flying out to be part of that live stream. So it won't be quite the same as in previous years where I've met fans and spent time signing stuff and meeting people. It's going to be like, okay, you got to work for 90 minutes and then you're done. Get out of here.
Okay. And where's that going to be?
That will be in Atlanta, Georgia. So flying into Atlanta.
Our producer lives in Atlanta, right?
Yes, he does. Josh lives in Atlanta. So yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, exactly. They're flying me out early. The event is on Saturday, but I'm flying out Wednesday to be part of rehearsals and to meet the team and go to dinner and stuff like that. So it should be really fun. If you have any free time, it is noon Eastern time. Noon Eastern time. If you want to watch the live stream, tune in early. There should be a pre-show, which you may not want to miss. This is all Saturday? All Saturday, noon Eastern time. And you can just go to Minecraft.net. I'm sure that they'll have a takeover. If not, go to Minecraft.net/Minecon, and it'll be there. But yeah, so I'm really excited about Minecon Earth, and that's what I'm doing this weekend. Should be a lot of fun.
The funny thing is, I went to a luncheon today with the 3 of the new people at the new MAD.
Oh yeah,
and one of them was saying, the new executive editor who I met already said, tell the team here about your gadget show. And so I said, well, I worked with this guy, Chad Johnson, and he's big with Minecraft. And one of the guys said, oh, my kids are so into Minecraft. What's your co-host name? And I said, Chad Johnson. He said, oh, my God. Oh, you know Chad? Oh.
No way.
I said, yes. I'm thinking, oh, this is, they'll remember me because of Chad.
That's too funny.
Yeah. And I think I told you at last week when I went to the Play Fair.
Yeah.
I went to the Minecraft truck, and I said, oh, yeah, my co-host is a big Minecraft host. What's his name? Is it? No, they said, is it Chad?
That is so funny.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Yeah. I
Anyway,
think
finally I get to cash in on someone else's name. It's great.
Exactly. No, I do that too. I go all over the place, and I say, "Hey, you know, Dickie D." You know, I do it at like Home Depot and Ross,
yeah,
Dress for Less, all over.
Exactly.
And they all know you. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You humble me. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much.
Oh no, no, it's great. No, it's great.
So I guess let's jump into some gadgets.
Yeah, let's jump in. Okay, so CES in January, we're going out to Vegas, and every November they have CES Unveiled, and that's where they announce nominees for the awards. And we explained in the past that companies really have to know if they're winning an award so that they can get promotion ready for CES. So CES Unveiled announced a lot of the winners or nominees. And this first one was a nominee in innovation. And I think it's really very unique. See what you think. Dick DiBartolo, Maz Writer, and the Giz Wiz. We have a really interesting gadget here called Mars. And we're going to ask Lapu to describe what it does.
So these earbuds are actually wireless, and they do ear-to-ear translation, meaning if we don't speak the same language with each other, I'd give you one earbud, and the earbuds are actually programmed with an app called Papago. We'd go on the app, pick whichever language it is that we wanted to communicate with each other in, and I'd give you one earbud and it would translate it into whatever language we wanted to communicate with each other.
We have a little video running here that shows how that happens. Is it instantaneous?
It might take a moment, but it kind of is instantaneous for the most part.
And how many different languages can you translate English to or from?
Right now we only have 10, but we're looking to broaden it as well.
You only have 10?
I know there's so many other languages, but we're looking to broaden our horizon.
Well, you probably have 90% of what people need, like French and Italian.
Yeah. Just the primary languages for right now, but of course we're looking to broaden our horizons, and with the market, you always want to be open and available to everybody.
Okay, and now once you charge them, how long can they run for?
About 4 hours.
4 hours, okay. And are they on the market now?
They're not on the market yet. There is going to be a live demonstration of the translation and also of the translation in January at the CES.
At CES. And do they have a price in mind for what they might sell for?
That they would be retailing for is about like $149.
Just $149?
$149, and it's a bargain because it does translation, and there's so many other things that it does as well.
I think this is really great. What I'm thinking, if they can do Brooklyn to English, it'll be just amazing. Dick DiBartolo, Maz Writer, and the Giz Wiz. One Take Theater here at gizwiz.tv. This is really great. Bye.
That would be the coolest demo, is if you were in CES and they had someone who spoke French, and I don't speak any French, and they said, here, have this earbud. Let's talk about the weather. Let's talk about what car you drove in today. Let's talk about random stuff, just random things. That would blow my mind. That would be the best demo ever.
Yes.
Very cool.
And, when I thought about it, I guess also they're going to have a little package of ear cleaners because you're going to hand somebody an earbud. You're going to say, wait a minute, I have this little
exactly
kit here that'll clean before I hand it to you. And also I know that Leo had mentioned that Pixel is doing something, but you need to have a phone. I forgot how it works. You use the earbuds, and then the translation comes out of the Pixel phone. Have you? You have a Pixel. I forgot.
Well, no, I have the iPhone 10.
Oh, that's right. You have the iPhone 10.
Right, but there's been some stuff that's close in the Translate app from Google so far. And basically, what you do is you speak to it, and then it processes what you said, and then it will play it through the speaker. And then it's the other person's turn, and they can speak to it. It translates it.
So they speak into your phone.
Right, exactly.
And then your phone analyzes it and then puts it into your earpiece.
Right. And right now, it's much more of not an ear-to-ear thing. It's a speak to the phone re-speaks it out loud. Then the other person speaks to the phone, and the phone speaks it out loud.
Okay. Okay.
Which the most amazing thing would be something like, we both have earplugs in, and when you speak, the earplugs block out your actual words, and they just tell me what you're saying in my language as it's happening. There's no, if it could translate that live, that would be so cool. And so this is something, that it looks like, especially if it was a purpose-built device, right, where you say, you know what, I can't hear you, here you go. But you're right about the cleaning of the ear thing. The idea is you'd be traveling to another country and you'd be carrying these around, and then to strangers you'd be saying,
yes.
shove this in your ear because I can't understand you. Oh, just wipe off that old earwax from the guy down the street where I needed to go to the bathroom. I had to ask him where it was. No, that's a good issue. Good point.
It is. And also, I should point out that these are also your Bluetooth for your phone, so that they do everything else. They take calls and you play your music, and the ear-to-ear translation is just another use for them.
Right.
So, assuming that they ship them with maybe the little carrying case that also recharges them 4 times, maybe they could have some kind of gookum in there that you stick them in and
or just them. They have the silicone covers, because you know they have the sizing, like different sizes.
Yes.
They just have a ton of them in the box. You're just like, here's 100 silicone covers or whatever.
That would be good. But it's a great way of like really shrinking the world, that soon you'd be able to absolutely talk to anybody.
I know. And how cool will it be when this is something like a standard, like Qi charging or micro USB chargers? There's this standard for translation, and so you could say, hey, you know what? Turn on this standard thing. You could do the same thing with a phone, really. You could have a phone call.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Across.
Absolutely.
That's actually a really smart idea.
And 10 years from now, I'll be saying, and so at CES Unveiled 2028, they now have 2 more. They have cat to dog.
Yeah.
And cat to person.
That's what I want.
And dog to persons.
Yeah. I just had a brilliant idea for a startup. Okay, this is my brilliant idea that we should put on Kickstarter, okay? It's an app. It's an app. You launch the app, there's a 4-digit code. You tell the other person to launch the app, you both type in the 4-digit code. You guys are connected on basically a phone call. You take your phone, hold it up to your ear, and use your speaker to do the translation thing to their phone. That should be a Kickstarter.
We would have we'd raise $1 million.
We would.
Yeah, we'd probably have to get $2 million bail, but we'd have $1 million. We'd be halfway there.
Halfway. Man, brilliant. Okay, so that is great. That is the Mars earbuds.
Yes, and it's not on their website or anything yet, so they're waiting for 2018 to actually add a website.
Funny enough, when I go to their website, it asks me to translate their website.
I tried that too, and it doesn't mention this product at all.
Which is very funny. Cool. Very cool. Yeah, Waffles she really wants the attention right now.
I think so. I think the fact that you got a new kitten is threatening her.
She goes, what the heck? It's my turn.
Okay, it's the second little gadget from CES Unveiled is about wine.
Ooh, my favorite.
Hey, Dick DiBartolo, Maz Medistrider in the Giz Wiz. One Take Theater here at gizwiz.tv. CES 2018. I know it's 2017. We're getting a preview look, and we saw bottles of wine, and we saw a weird gadget. So we were immediately attracted to, what is this?
This is the Cork In Wine Preservation Opener. It's the only system in the world that allows you to pour any amount of wine without taking the cork out of the bottle.
So Jessica, in other words, I could drink people's good wine and they would not know that I had done it?
You could drink whatever wine you want. Good wine, medium wine, whatever you like.
But it has to have a cork. Is that?
Has to have a cork or a screw cap. We have an adapter for screw cap as well.
Oh, wow.
Can I show you how it works?
Yes, please do.
Awesome. So it's really, really easy to use. All you have to do is put it right on top of the bottle. So the thin hollow needle that I'm going to press straight through the cork, And then to pour, all you have to do is tip the bottle and press the trigger. That's
Oh my
pressurizing
gosh.
inside the bottle with argon gas. Same gas that the winemakers use during the bottling process to protect from oxidation. And when you're done, all you do is tip your hand back down. You pull the corvin right back off. And because cork is so naturally elastic, after a second or two, it's going to reseal. So that bottle then can go right back into your wine fridge, can go on your wine rack, and you can enjoy it another day.
So there's no power source needed at all.
No power source needed at all. We use just the pressure of the argon gas to pour that glass.
Now, I see different models here. Are they all the same, just different
they
colors?
have the same functionality. We have a Model 1 system that's the entry-level system, made more out of plastics and rubbers. And then they go all the way up to the Model 2 Elite, where you get a really fun assortment of colors, chrome accents, some really nice, elegant storage bases. And Corvin's really great. It lets you have whatever wine you like, whatever you're in the mood for. You don't have to drink whatever's open anymore. So at the end of the day, I can go home and have a glass of something awesome, or if we're all drinking together, if you and I want to drink something different, we both drink what we like. We don't have to compromise anymore.
And give me the price range.
Yeah, so the Model 1 is $199. We have the Model 2 system, which is $299. And then the Model 2 Elite system, which is up here in the front, is $399.
Okay, and are they out now?
These are out now. We're available at Bed Bath & Beyond, Williams-Sonoma, Sur Taub, Best Buy, Bloomingdale's, Neiman Marcus, and we have some really cool announcements for CES as well. So
great.
Stay tuned.
Great.
For January.
I like it. Dick DiBartolo, Mads Medist writer, and the Giz Wiz One Take Theater here at gizwiz.tv. At last, I will not have to be drinking directly out of the bottle. Okay, bye.
I love this. So one of my favorite gadgets when it comes to wine is,
Yes.
I believe, called the Cork Pop, something like that. I can't remember the exact name. So I guess it's not really my favorite. I can't even remember the name. But it works the same way. It shoves a hollow tube down the cork, and then you press an air canister that has the inert gas in it, and then it uses to pop the cork out of the top. But that's all it does. This is very similar, except that the hollow tube goes both ways. So it presses gas into the bottle, which then forces the water or the wine out through the other side of the hollow tube.
Right, but it's only a needle size hole.
It's very itty bitty. Yes.
Yeah,
exactly.
so that's why the cork reseals itself.
Right.
And all the stuff I buy has a screw-on cap, so they do make these little cap conversions. Now it is expensive. It's $200.
Yeah. That stinks. How expensive is the refill canisters?
Yeah, the argon gas is about $5.
Okay, so that's not too
And you
bad.
get 15. You can pull wine out of a bottle 15 times. I do understand that if you love wine and have a lot of different wines, this is a great way. And I'm not a big wine drinker, but I know in restaurants when you go with a group of people, it takes 10 minutes for everybody to agree on what wine they're going to buy, or even when you're at home, everybody has to agree on the wine that everybody's going to have, because they're going to open the bottle.
Totally.
And it's going to be spoiled in a few days or not taste as good.
And
this is a way.
One of the only ways to combat that was something like boxed wine. It's cheap, and it comes out of a box, so it reseals immediately.
Yeah.
But if you don't want to go that route, this definitely seems like a good alternative.
Yeah. So if you're really spending a lot of money on wine, you may think that this is not a big deal at all.
Yeah, I agree. I think
maybe
it's
they're
pretty
coming out
cool.
with maybe the announcement at CES is that they're coming out with the budget version.
Right.
But I doubt it.
With the box wine price version is really what we need.
The box wine converter. That's what it is.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's a really cool design. I think it's a really cool concept. And if you're the type of person that buys really expensive wine and wants to have just a glass every once in a while and not open, that $300 bottle of wine this is perfect. I could really see.
Absolutely.
If you're the person who's buying a lot of expensive wine, I could see you buying an expensive little piece of technology to keep that wine fresh.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really like it. The Coravin.
It's pretty neat. Coravin. And our final gadget is, I haven't seen these in a while, so it's like someone else trying to nail down that marketplace. And you can tell me your opinion of these devices after we see the BioKey.
Hey, Dick DiBartolo, Mads Maddest writer, and the Giz Wiz. One Take Theater here at gizwiz.tv. CES 2018. You don't have to wait for that because we have some previews of gadgets that'll be there, including the BioKey. The BioKey, well, we can sort of guess what it is, but why guess when we can ask Scott exactly what it is?
Scott Mankin, I'm the Vice President of BioKey. We make biometric and Bluetooth padlocks and bicycle locks. Introducing them to the consumers right now.
And how do we program that so that I can open it with a finger?
It's real simple. Each lock you can program for up to 20 fingers. So you could have...
Wait a minute, you have people on your corporation who have 20 fingers?
Well, most of us have 10, although there is a guy that works twice as hard than all of us. He has 20.
Pretty good. Okay, so Dennis, she is going to show us, she being...
This is Angie.
Angie is going to show us how to program it.
Okay, so you just simply press the hook once and then put your finger on top of it. And when it turns blue, it shows, you just enroll the fingerprint.
There we go.
1, 2, and 3. So right now my finger is enrolled. So just press the hook once again and then put your finger on here. Hold on.
Wow.
Ta-da, here we go.
Okay, now, is there an emergency backup?
There is a Morse code function in our lock, so whenever you can open your lock with your fingers, then you can just set up a Morse code, or just simply plug it in, or use your PC tool to unlock it.
What was the final thing to unlock it?
So you could just use your phone and the USB port, if you will. All these locks stay charged for 6 months to a year. When they go dead, as Angie said, you get a Morse code that you program in yourself that'll open the lock. And from being dead battery to full charge takes 20 minutes.
Okay. And give me a price range, like, is this the smallest?
The price range for our small designer locks are $39.99. The lock that Angie has, TSA, is $49.99.
And I see a bike lock here. Is that out yet?
The bike lock's really cool. We're just coming out with that December 1st. That's going to open with either a Bluetooth or a fingerprint. It sells for anywhere from $59 to $69.
It really looks great. And your website is?
We're at www.bio-key.com.
bio-key.com. Dick DiBartolo, Mads Maddest writer, and the Giz Wiz. One Take Theater here. CES preview. Not Vegas, New York City. But I'll be in Vegas too. Bye.
Very cool. Sorry for the scrappy corner. All the cats want love right now. Don't know what's going on here.
The cats are taking over the control panel.
Exactly. They're taking over the monocaster. So the BioKey, so that's really cool. I like that, it's 6 months to a year, but a 20-minute charge, that means that if you come back after a few years, it sounds like you could just plug it in, carry an external battery, plug it in, wait for it to charge up for a little bit, and then use your finger to unlock it, is what it sounds like.
Yeah, I don't know. I still sort of like that there's nothing to do with my fingers involved. I always think I'm down the boat and I'm covered with grease and I have no idea how they react to dirty hands, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, I agree. It is scary locking something, and that's your only way of getting back into it. What if your finger's wet? You almost want to put it on something that isn't too incredibly secure.
Yes.
It's like a weird mushy middle of where
you absolutely. And the funny thing is, it suddenly dawned on me when I saw the BioLock, I thought, you know what? It's been like 3 years since anybody's tried that. You know, a couple of years ago, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, there was several people in with huge advertising. There was one company that had a lock that you could unlock with a ring.
Yes, I do remember.
You could unlock it with something you put on your keychain, a card you put in your wallet. And still, it seemed to me like, suppose I lose the ring and my wallet, a combination, I can remember that.
Or a key that you have on a keychain. It's like, it's kind of the same thing with all security. Is there is the easy method and the the convenient method, and then there's like the more secure method that, oh, you might lose a key and someone picks it up and uses it. Well, you'll never lose your fingerprint. It's more secure, but it's kind of more of a hassle, and there's other drawbacks as well.
I'm looking. Beatmaster saying airlines already cut open locks when you choose another unlock key than the standard. Oh. Well, you know, according to the company, I asked about that when she showed their travel lock, hopefully the airlines know this, is that there's a flip down window for airlines to use, and there's an insert there for the TSA key so that they won't destroy your lock. Wow. And so I assume, one would hope if you buy, also they seem to have come down in price. I think the last time I talked about them, they were all like $69, $79, $89. Now it seems they start up around $39 to $49, except for that bike lock, which there's the touch lock. That there's a thing at the bottom there, that heavy black thing that comes with the TSA lock is that one. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
Yeah. So anyway, but we both have the same feeling that you always, there's going to be something wrong with your finger. You'll go, oh no, I put on the wrong fingers this morning.
Exactly. This one, my fingerprint's on my other pair of skin. Oh, dang it. Yeah, exactly. You know, I mean, the thing is that you can't knock it too hard, because I'm sure that there's someone in the audience going, oh my gosh, that is perfect. I need that exact style of lock to get into this filing cabinet that I have to lock every day at work. This is perfect. I don't like keys. You know, there's someone out there that this is totally the product for.
Yeah. And also the company said that they have been qualified by Microsoft for people who use the Hello sign-in, which is, I assume, finger sign-in for their computer. So Microsoft has faith in them. So
that's good.
I don't know. There you go.
Perfect. Okay. All
right. So 3 from CES 2018. I'll be at CES 2018 to find more stuff, but that means it's time for cue the cats.
But you might
to hit the button.
Right. Where are the cats when you need them?
Crappy corner. Get it.
Ooh, magnets. I like it already.
Magnets. So we are in kitchen month, kind of getting ready for Thanksgiving. And I saw this, and it was, I've been going to physical locations just because I don't know, it's just a different feel than going to Amazon. Get to see the product before you buy it. So once again, I went to Bed Bath & Beyond to pick this up, and I saw this buried behind the shelf with tons of other stuff in front of it, and I thought that is the perfect Giz Wiz gadget right there. This is the hover cover. It is used for those who don't like their meals that they put in their microwave to splatter everywhere. Earlier today, I recorded a video showing it off, so let's check out that video. Hey Diggity, so here we are with the hover cover. The idea behind the hover cover is that it is a splatter shield that goes inside of your microwave. And the cool thing is that it just lives inside of the microwave. There's no need to store it outside. So this is what it looks like. Looks pretty small. Just the device has these black things at the top, and those are magnets. And then it has sort of some handles and some feet to land. So let's go ahead and look inside our microwave. Woohoo! Okay, first step complete. It actually magnetizes to the top. So I have a plate of leftovers here. This is the largest plate that I own. I tried to pile it full of
would
leftovers
fit.
too.
You could either leave it on the plate, kind of turn it sideways.
All that works. And then the idea is that you would cook it for whatever you'd normally cook it for. And it will keep things from bouncing out of the plate onto the microwave surface. So let's just wait for this to end here. Just finished, so open it up. You can see that there's quite a lot of condensation on this. It's not too hot, which is good. It's kind of made to fit either around stuff. Now I think my rotating dish is larger than most other microwaves, but this is microwave, seem to work just fine. There are care instructions with this, so you can either take it out if you kind of got a whole bunch of stuff on it, and you could rinse this off, or you could put this in the top rack of the of your washing machine. Dishwasher, So let's say.
It seems to work just fine, especially for things like soups.
Let me grab a bowl, I'll be right back. This is my bowl that I have at my house. So it would rest right on the turntable, but it would be able to keep that from splashing up. So it looks like it's tall enough to fit my bowls and all of my flatware. And then, of course, this would keep the inside of the microwave a lot cleaner than it is right now. And for something as simple as this, I'd probably just rinse this off and then put it back into the microwave for next use. And that's it. So that's the hover cover.
Oh.
So yeah, I had never heard of such a device. I hadn't even,
Me either.
Whenever I do soup or anything like that, I'm worried once it starts to boil that it splashes onto the. I normally lay a paper towel over it and hope for the best. But this is a much nicer solution than that. It doesn't claim to change any of the microwave time that you would need to. It has vents on the top so that any hot air would vent out, and so it shouldn't change the consistency of whatever you are microwaving.
When you first took it out, I thought, now this is weird. I thought when you said hover, I thought, are those propellers gonna lift that up over the?
It's the first toy for your microwave. You microwave it for a minute and a half. You open the door and it hovers out on the microwave. That would be quite a device.
One thing I don't know how stain or unstainable that is. When you put anything with tomato sauce in the microwave,
I know.
My
oh my
God,
gosh.
it
Yes.
splatters everywhere.
Yeah.
So this would be good for that, and hopefully you could get the stains off that plastic. But I like the idea.
Worst case is this gets stained, but your microwave isn't stained, right?
That's true.
Right?
That's true.
And also this is so much easier to clean than the inside of a microwave. Everyone who's cleaned a microwave knows it's not easy to get a lot of purchase when you're cleaning the sides or anything like that. So making sure that this is clean is quite a bit easier. This is I thought it was going to be a silly gadget, and that at the end I just kind of be like, okay.
How much is it?
So this was $15 at Bed Bath & Beyond, and I found it on Amazon for a little less expensive, if my memory serves correctly. Yeah, so $10.99 on Amazon. This is the same. Same company.
Wow.
So there you go. $10.
Well, they got pretty good reviews.
A lot of reviews. Once again, I had no idea that such a product existed. A splatter shield for your microwave. No idea it existed. Not even knowing that it has an extra feature of it's sticking to the top of the microwave. So
No, I like that.
yeah, exactly. So there you go. You can put it in the top of your dishwasher. It says, I just read this, do not microwave for longer than 10 minutes continuously while cooking or defrosting, it says on the side of it. But other than that, should be fine. So yeah, the hover cover, get it on Amazon.
Like
Go. Maybe you'll find one at Bed Bath & Beyond. It's pretty buried in the back for me. And it's large enough to fit every dish that I threw at it. I'm sure that there's some humongous bowl, but for normal things, normal TV dinners, normal bowls, normal plates, my largest plate, it worked just fine. So there you go, the hover cover for Chaz Crappy Corner, and we'll be back next week with more kitchen gadgets. Now, let's move on to Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
They're geeky and they're goofy, together they are loopy. When gadgets pass away, he takes them out to play in Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
On. Our letter is from Dorothy. Hi, Dick and OMG Chad.
Hi,
I bought
Dorothy.
the Catit water fountain after seeing your review a few episodes ago. I live in France.
Wow.
I was worried it wouldn't be available on Amazon France. To my surprise, it was available, and I ordered it right away. It solves a great problem I was having. And she made a little video to explain her problem and her solution.
Oh my gosh! The cat, the dog, and the fish. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! We're gonna hire you, Dorothy. We're gonna hire you. That's amazing. What a good
Isn't
video.
They even get credits. The gold, the black cat, the Jack Russell Terrier. Yeah.
That's
so
amazing.
Dorothy, that is great. And Dorothy happens to have a friend in New Jersey who takes her mail and forwards it to France.
Oh, cool.
So Dorothy, you will get an Alfred E. Newman picture and the latest issue of Mad Magazine. Actually, I already mailed it out today to your friend in New Jersey, and that was a great video. Very, very funny.
I actually have a confession to make. I too have bought the Catit. That is one of the gadgets that Giz Wiz I purchased because I'm on the Giz Wiz. And I love it. The cats love it. I love it. I previously had an older one of those fountains that would circulate the water, but I burnt out the pump when I moved. I used the wrong AC adapter with the pump,
adapter, yeah.
and it went bzzz, and then it was it was done. And so I bought the Catit because I wanted a new one. And what's hilarious is two of the cats love it. The new kitten does not understand it at all. And Charlie is apathetic. He doesn't really care. The only issue that I had is that it has a filter, a kind of a circular filter.
Yes.
And after I bought it right after that episode. So about last week, basically, it started to get a little moldy. So I had to throw away the filter. And I didn't have any replacement filters. It's not really that big of a deal. It's just now just water that's not going through the activated charcoal filter and the other. I think it had it had two types of filters in there. But I really like it. It's very simple, very easy to set up. The cats aren't scared of it.
And it was reasonable.
It's super reasonably priced.
Was it? It was either $20 or $29, I think, right?
It was super inexpensive, and it's not too loud. Now, I did notice that after removing the filter, the water dripping down into the reservoir did get a lot louder. The filter actually kind of helped dumb the sound down. Yeah, but it's no worse than my previous one, so I don't really mind. Try using coffee filters is more sort of. So yeah, I agree with Dorothy. I really like how simple it is. I like its setup. I like how inexpensive it is. So yeah, I'm another big fan of the Catit water fountain.
Great.
Yeah,
Great.
and so are the cats. At least two of them.
Excellent. So we're still looking for more videos, and we want them soon, only because Your chance of getting a free Mad magazine will end December 15th because Mad's moving to California. And even if they send me new Mads, I looked at Media Mail. I looked at I mean, I guess I could do it for the Gadget Warehouse people, but for the what the heck is it? I would be spending about $45 a month just to mail out winning Mads. So through December 15th, if you get a video in, I'll screen them ahead of time, and if we're going to use them, I'll make sure you get a Mad magazine and an Alfred E. Newman photo. A video about pretty much anything that includes a gadget, something you bought and loved, do a little video. Something you bought and hated, do a video. Something that's a kooky gadget you think we'll like, do a video. And especially something you have in the cellar, the garage, on a shelf in the closet, a gadget that for some reason you liked it at one time and you don't want to throw it away. Perfect for Dick's Gadget Warehouse. Make a little video, put it up on YouTube. There's a drop-down menu there. Click unlisted if you don't want people to just stumble upon it, and send us that link to mail at gizwiz.tv, gizwiz.tv. And after December 15th, if you live in the U.S., you'll still get something. You'll always get an Alfred E. Newman picture and something else. So get those videos in.
Maybe we should do a recording of a voicemail message. Hey, it's Dick and Chad. You need to leave a message for Dorothy here.
Oh, we could do that.
We record it at the end of every episode. I don't know.
Oh yeah, we could. That's right. That would be a good prize for people who live in another country.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you record it at home. You send us the stuff, and after a show, we'll spend an extra 3 minutes and make a recording for you. That's a great idea.
Yeah. Now let's move on to the letter.
Become the letters, your lovely letters. Become the Giz Wiz letters now.
I can't not say now after the letters theme.
I know. Nor can I not say foghorn.
Yeah, foghorn.
Horn. And speaking of foghorn, our letters, I'm so glad Ivan wrote us, Ivan Hahn, H-A-H-N. The subject of his email is there. Spelled T-H-E-R-E, T-H-E-I-R, T-H-E-Y apostrophe R. Hello, I am the maker of the Gadget Warehouse video.
Ivan, thank you.
I thought it was funny using there, and there incorrectly.
It is.
If you want another version, please let me know and I can make it. No, we like,
Yeah, I think we like it.
Yeah, it's just fine. Ivan Arhan from Brick, New Jersey. And Ivan, we don't send Mads for letters, but you have to have a Mad and an outfit picture there you go, for actually making us a video for Dick's Gadget Warehouse. And he says, if you need any other videos, maybe when he has time, he should make a Chad's Crappy Corner little video.
Ooh, that'd be good.
So Ivan, if you happen to be listening and you were serious, you could think about a Crappy Corner video.
2 thumbs up from me. Absolutely.
2 thumbs up from Chad. Yeah. Something 10 or 15 seconds like Gadget Warehouse.
Yeah. It'd be great. Now, I guess let's play What the Heck Is It? It's the game show on Dick's website, gizwiz.biz. Head on over to gizwiz.biz. Click on What the Heck Is It in the sidebar, and that'll take you to the page. This is the gadget, the full gadget, nothing but the gadget. It's pretty obvious to me what this is. Okay, it's all in the color. This is a carrot holder. Holds your carrots so that you can eat them easily. You don't have to get your fingers all over the carrots. That is gross. Who wants to use finger foods anymore? Okay, sophisticated people use a carrot holder. If you think you know what this is, get a guessing. 12. I'm okay. So is this one getting Mad magazines or not?
Yes. Okay. Until it's going to end early. This contest ends December 17th, and you have to within 3 days come back to the website to see if you won, and you'll still get you'll get the January-February edition of Mad.
Perfect. So 12 Mad magazines for correct answers. 24 double the Mad magazines. That's right, we can do math. For funny, hilarious, clever, interesting, and creative answers. So get a guessin' over at gizwiz.biz. You can watch the show live just about every Thursday. Our next week's episode will be recorded on Wednesday as well. Is that right? I think so.
Yes, because it's Thanksgiving Eve.
That's right. That's right. That's why we're doing that. You can catch the show at gizwiz.tv. That's the site where the podcast lives, where the show notes live, and of course where the live stream lives. Gizwiz.tv. You can join the chat room, or if you don't want to watch live, you can subscribe on iTunes or whatever pod catcher of your choice. There's RSS feeds for audio, SD, and HD video, as well as a YouTube link if you want to subscribe on YouTube. And there's all of our past shows. Click in. If you click the name of the gadget, it'll take you to Dick's write-up on his website. And if you click the link, then it'll go to the actual gadget itself, where you can find the gadget. And so gizwiz.tv. Also, any of our schedule changes will be at the top of the website. That's the easiest way to get updated on when our next recording is going to be. We normally record on Thursdays at 4:30 Pacific time, 7:30 Eastern time. Next week, same time, just different day on Wednesday. I think that about wraps it up for this episode of the Giz Wiz. Thanks so much for watching. And oh no, wait, we have to thank our patrons. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
We almost didn't thank our patrons. Patreon.com/GizWiz is our Patreon page. Patreon is a platform for people to support independent content creators like us, like the Giz Wiz. So big thanks to all of our patrons over at Patreon.com. You guys support the show every episode. Big thanks to you. Without you guys, this show would not exist. And we just can't thank you enough. And I'm so sad that I almost forgot to thank you guys.
I know this is our 132nd independent production.
That is a lot of episodes. Next week will be episode 1650. It's that's one thing that I love. I tell people about the Giz Wiz and a little bit, and I always like to try to hint in there. Oh yeah, we're on like episode 1000. Something.
It's going to be like 13 years soon.
Yeah, it's crazy. I love that.
Yeah,
I absolutely love that. So thank you, patrons over on Patreon.com. Also, some people don't want to give every episode. If you want to give once, thank you so much to those of you who do that as well. There is a PayPal link, gizwiz.tv, and you can click the Patreon tab, and underneath the Patreon banner is a PayPal link for you guys to give just once. Thank you guys so much for your support. Thanks so much for watching this episode of the Giz Wiz, and we will see you next week.
I'll be here.